How's it going, everybody? Nick fucking Daniels here, and we're giving you folks a bit of a different video. Yeah, we're driving, so we're just gonna take a little video. We're on the block here. It's not gonna be anything serious. I'm gonna talk about my first time coming back to driving here. There's a senior up here. You're not gonna be able to see things, unfortunately. Oh, he's looking. I don't know if he notices the camera's there or not, but so basically the way I did this setup was, in the car I've noticed that there was actually a GPS mount on my dashboard. So it's basically just this little fucking circle that I can attach a GPS to, and I'm like, hey, you know what, let's get a stickies pad. And like, I've had a few of these GoPro ones for years, and I've just never used them, and I figured we'll put it over there. And then it'll be also nice because I can turn it around and get the shot through the windshield, which is what I'm going to be doing as well when I go to like different towns and stuff, which I think I've talked about a little bit before, but we'll get into that later. Now, I haven't driven very much since I was about 18 years old, so this is going to be a little bit of a video. So we might even leave the subject, and I don't know, probably not. I just want to take it easy. I don't know how these videos are going to go, like how much concentration I'm going to need on the road. So, but so far I'm doing good. But again, it's only the block because there's not much here. There's just some people out, but like I said, that's the thing. You won't be able to see them. You're just going to see me, so you're going to have to just trust me that they're there. Yep, rolling stop. Oh. Kid was staring, dude. She's like 12, staring. Honestly, I don't know if they see the camera, but they probably just see me talking to myself, and they're like, yeah, this guy's fucked. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I haven't driven since I was 18, and I'm 25 now. So it's been several years, right? And that's the biggest thing that I can say against myself, is I just haven't driven in that long of a time, and I just haven't had a car. It's just a lot of money. I did driver's ed for precision driving. I paid this. I bought this myself, which ran me, actually, to be honest, close to $700. But supposedly it got me 10% off insurance, which I'm actually only paying about $1,000 a year, which is nice for the Civic here, which is unbelievable that I got that good of a deal off the hop. I kind of expected to just get fucking shafted, but like I said, we figured out pretty good. I've driven a little bit now. I've driven probably basically about 3 hours in total. I did drive to work today, which the other job, of course, the work term I've been doing with NSCC, so college, that work term is still a little bit ways away. And yeah, so I still had to go up, you know, the way I was driving it, I think it took me roughly 40 to get up there. You know, 35 or so. You can probably do Kentville in like fucking 20 minutes from where I'm at, as long as you took the highway. But I went out, got gas, and I take my time, and I go like, you know, 50, 60, because, well, that is the speed limit in the zones, is 50, 60. But I'm trying to get myself more comfortable and then get onto the highway and stuff, right? And honestly, like, having my first car, I've never had a lot of these necessities in life, you could call them, like, or the luxuries, sorry. I never had the luxuries. I've always just, like, if I had to walk somewhere, I just got soaked. If it rained, or I'm stuck in the, you know, I'm always stuck in the elements, or little things like doing a grocery, man, you gotta carry that shit home, and it's like, again, 30-minute walk, dude. I used to walk an hour to work and back, and I'm telling you, there was nothing fucking worse. So having this right now, I still haven't grasped all of the capabilities today, but I'll tell you, my first day of doing this without taking the bus, I got up at 7, like I said, left about 15, 20 after, went out and got a little bit of gas, which, by the way, this thing's great on gas. I should comment on that. Yeah, so like I said, picked up a little bit of fuel and rode up. Got there at 8 o'clock, which was pretty good, and I don't even work till 8:30, so I just got time to relax, eat a little brekkie, just had it in the passenger there, and, you know, just take it easy. And instead of sitting on the bus for an hour. The bus, however, I would get up at 6:15 in the morning, I would leave at 6:35, and then I'd catch the bus at the mall 7 o'clock, and then I'd start my way up. And I normally get there at like 5 or 10 after, and I'd still have to go walk up the hill and get there. I was literally there at like 8 o'clock on the dot, like already up the hill in my car, sitting there. And that's the difference, right? Then also getting home, I managed to go home, do groceries, and still get home at 5:15 p.m. I'm off at 4:30. So I did all that within that time frame. I did get out a couple minutes early. I was about 25 after by the time I left. That's not too bad. And like I said, I did do a grocery in that time as well on the way home. And the bus, I would have been home at 7 p.m. So actually, to be honest, it would have been about quarter after 7 p.m. So that's the big difference, right? Like right there. Like I'm absolutely saving time in my day, and it's only going to get better. Like tomorrow, where I go to my other job, where, you know what, that's the one I actually get paid at. That's a 30-minute walk to Sobeys, but it's a 5-minute drive in the car. And like I said, again, I'm always getting up at like fucking 7 in the morning, and then I'm bouncing ASAP, right? Because I need to make sure I can get there at that time, right? Because I know it's going to take 30 minutes to get there. Now, like I said, I can get up at 7:30 in the morning, leave at fucking 1:45, and I'm still going to be 10 minutes early, right? Which is nice. The total 10 minutes early thing, I don't necessarily give a crap about, but I mean, it's just an example that you know, we could do that. But like I said, overall, I like the car. I've had a good time driving it. Probably the only real couple things I need to work on that I can say are getting like the luxuries of the car down. Like, I would open up the sunroof here, but I don't know if there'll be a lot of wind resistance, but we'll open her anyway. Just one big thing I'm worried about there is like, but it actually sounds pretty good. I'm not driving fast enough to have that. I'm only going about 30 right now. And again, we're just driving through the subdivision, just taking it easy. And a little bit of practice for me is never going to hurt. That's kind of the way I've been looking at it too. Like, you know, me just driving around calm like this and just relaxing is not bad, because it gets me more comfortable behind the wheel. The other thing I need to know is I need to know where my car is at all times, in proportion to things. Now, when I say in proportion to things, I mean like the yellow line. That's a big one. I have a big hard time doing that. I always think I'm too close, but in reality, when I look at my other window, it's actually quite the opposite, to be honest. It's always that I'm too close to the white line, so the curb. Now, I've actually done really well considering, because keeping that in mind, I actually try to keep my distance, so when I do get a little bit of close, it seems to be pretty fucking fair, because now my buddy taught me today that I need to really use those mirrors a lot more, and after looking at them, I do realize that I am like a few feet away, which is kind of nice. Now, a couple things I want to talk about here before we close the video. I don't really need to do a conclusion here. I think you guys got it. But like I said, the car drives nice. I really have no complaints with the vehicle at all. This thing it's smooth, it's slick, it's clean, and it's, again, my first vehicle, and it's got so many features in the fucking thing, I don't even understand them. Like, you guys are gonna laugh. Like, I've never even filled up a car until now, and the first time I actually left the engine running, so I guess I could have blew up. And the second time I've left the gasket open while I went and paid. So now I know not to do those two things. So that's how I learn. I always learn the hard way. Now, like I said, honestly though, first impressions of actually owning a car, I will say the man who did the work on this, it did take a little bit of damage, did a fucking fantastic job, like cleaning it up and everything. And I was really excited to actually start making these vlogs, so I honestly was just sitting there tonight with all this extra time, and I said, you know what, it's like fucking 8 p.m. I've clearly got plenty of time. I was like, let's do this. Let's make a video. Yeah, I keep forgetting to put my fucking beams on. Not high beams, but like just your headlights on. I replaced one of the bulbs already in the back. There was a brake light bulb that was out. It's a simple thing. My buddy showed me how to do that, so it's not actually that bad. It's way easier than I expected. Let me tell you that. And like I said before, I've technically, when I told you I drove at fucking 18 years old, I wasn't lying. And the funny thing about it was, I've always, you know, the way I was taught was like, you know, the driver's ed teaching, so you just want to stick with that momentum, right? Like, I try to go very slow, I shoulder check constantly. You know, I'm always looking around, I'm darting, like, you know what I mean? I'm looking across roads. And like I said, I was just excited to make these videos here. I think these are going to be quite fun. Eventually what I'll do too, like I said, is I'll be turning the camera around and getting you guys a shot of just, you know, the car going in the direction that I choose. And I think that'll be part of the battle. I won't add one in this one because I kind of want to get this video up tonight. That means it's going to be unedited. Unedited? Is that a word? Unedited. I don't know. Yeah, there's the place there. We'll circle around and come back to it. But, there's the sun. I could get the shades going here, but I don't want to look like a fag. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, little things like even putting the fucking volume on. I've never done that before. I've never had the luxury of putting my own volume on a car, or changing the station or whatever. You know, when I get in someone else's car, I just don't touch it. You know, that's what I mean. Like, I touch it, but I mean, I respect the vehicle, if that makes sense. You know, I absolutely do. So yeah, I guess overall in conclusion, the car's been a fucking dream so far, and I've only driven it like, I've only had it for like 4 days, and I can already tell that it's gonna fucking make my life just absolutely terrific, because I've gone through a lot of hard times without a car. You know, I still struggle with some health issues and stuff that have really kind of drained me the last little while, and I worked fucking 7 days straight. I literally, let's keep going for a minute here, fuck this, let's go for more car video here. Basically, yeah, I work, like I said, I work 2 jobs, I work 56 hours a week, and then the way it actually works out, yeah, we'll do one more loop. The way it actually works out is that the way with the bus it was going to is added an additional, yeah, that was great. It adds an additional 2 hours a day, and that's the 5 days a week. So right there's an extra 10. And then on top of that, I still had to walk the hour on Sunday, so 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. And Saturday I'd walk in the morning, take the bus back, so it still added that extra bit of time there, which is a huge inconvenience, if you didn't already know. No, but honestly, like I said, this is awesome. I'm again trying to get very comfortable with the car and respecting the vehicle, and it's coming a long way. We're gonna take a lot of photos and stuff. Like, I'm gonna be starting to go in places, probably more primarily in Nova Scotia, but we're still gonna be going places, and I want to kind of explore a little bit, take some photos, take some sick vids, and yeah, and that's basically it, right? I want to do that stuff, because this parking spot's fucked. I gotta tell Justin and Becca that they're watching my roommates here. Like, they gave me this parking spot, man. I'm just not digging it. Like, we're gonna drive through and then just fucking reverse it here. I think that'd be a great idea. Drive right on the fucking lawn. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Kind of in closing here, folks, I kind of ran out of new things to talk about. We're gonna just pull the old reverse here and not fucking bump into anything. We're doing good. Like I said, I could have reversed all the way into her, but yeah, we're gonna have to just fix that real quick. No, not a big deal. These are what these are gonna be, by the way. You're gonna get some of this. It's just gonna be fucking raw, bud. And I don't, you know what I mean, though. It's just gonna be raw footage. It's gonna be just me doing this shit, and that's the point of the driving videos, is they're not gonna be perfect. Nice. Put that puppy in, watch this, ready? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. All right, well. That's her. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate the views in the video. Like I said, I don't have much more else to say there. I think I got it pretty much all figured out. Yeah, I can adjust my little mirrors in there too. That's kind of cool. There's so many features in this car I don't understand yet, and that's where it's all gonna hopefully come into play. So again, thank you so much all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the first driving video, I guess you would call it. Maybe I'll just have, I might have its own little title. I'll still do the walking, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive to the spots doing the vlog, and then I'm going to get out and I'm going to do another vlog, or I'm going to continue the vlog right wherever I'm at, and there'll be some cool spots. I have my selfie stick actually right here, so, or my basically the pole I use for the GoPro, and I can just take that straight off and go, which is kind of nice. Let's get some, no, that doesn't really help. But anyway, yeah, so for the third time, thank you so much for watching, everybody. First driving video coming at you live, and we'll have to see in the next video. I don't know, really, like, again, I don't really know what to call these, but that's going to be it for now. So thank you so much for watching for the fourth time, and I know it's getting annoying, so cheers.